It's a big day for me today. I've got worms. No, not that kind of worms. These are red wigglers. These are great worms for vermicomposting. I'll explain what vermicomposting is, but first we need to build these worms at home. I'll be using 5-gallon buckets from Ace Hardware. I'll need to drill holes into 2 of the buckets to allow worms and liquids to pass through. Vermicomposting is a type of composting where worms, typically red wigglers, are used to break down organic matter into nutrient-rich soil amendment called vermicompost. I'll use this garden liner to prevent the worms from passing through the bottom bucket, that way they don't end up in the liquid trap. This is essentially a 3-bucket system, so the worms are going to live in the middle bucket along with some soil. The top bucket I'll fill with food scraps and more soil, and the worms will pass through the middle bucket up to the top bucket to feast. Ideally, they'll reproduce in that middle bucket, but I'm not too picky on that. The bottom bucket will be used to collect any liquids that they may create. I've heard this called worm tea. I gave the worms some food scraps and wished them well in their new home. I did put a little cover on top of the bucket just to keep water out, but other than that, I think they'll be okay on their own. Subscribe to see if this works.